Hey everybody, time for the digital marketing news this week. I've got some big stuff this week. I'm going to go over an industry study that we just came out with. There's some really big news and there's this massive Google update. I'm going to go over all that in well under 10 minutes. Also, keep an eye out on the YouTube channel. You see this behind me? This is a new video I have coming out this week on the YouTube channel that covers how you can set up your perfect holiday marketing strategy throughout the year. So first thing, let's talk about this industry study a little bit. So we did an industry study on how people search for businesses online and what they look for when they're deciding for a local business, when they're deciding whether or not they want to basically become a customer of a local business. So here are some of the key takeaways. Number one, only 6% of people prefer voice search as the main way to do the search based off of the 500 people in the United States who we surveyed. 75% of people don't look at a local business's Facebook page. They don't look at the reviews on the Facebook page to determine whether or not they want to use it. 81.3% of people never leave online reviews, so they don't even leave an online review. 87% of people don't read Glassdoor when considering a local business. So if you're a business owner and you've got bad Glassdoor reviews, at least 87% of people don't actually read those. And then 81% of people say that business descriptions is the most important deciding factor on a Google My Business account. So if they look at your Google My Business, the biggest business description is the most important factor other than reviews. And then 71% of people look at more than one review before choosing a business. They look at more than one review site. And then 58% of people say that a negative review will stop them from contacting a local business. And 70.3% of people will drive more than 10 miles. And 61% of people prefer to call a business other than any other form of communication. Interesting stuff, right? And what does that make you think about? It makes me feel like the consumer out there nowadays, they're a little bit more old school than we thought that they were in some cases. All right, so let's dive into the weekly news. First thing, Snapchat has rolled out extended 6-second non-skippable ads. So for the first time, they introduced this new ad format. It's called extended play commercials. It's a mid-roll ad type that allows you to extend the 6-second non-skippable format. Okay, so that's interesting. Also, holiday sales are going to rise as much as 14% this year. So that's the next story, 14%. And that comes from the National Retail National Retail Foundation, says that this year's holiday sales are going to increase between 11 and 14%. That total spend during the season should land between 162 billion and 166 billion, and that's an increase of 16 billion from 2018. Also, they found that 69% of all those who participated in the survey plan to shop between Thanksgiving and Cyber Monday. 69% of those plan to shop between Thanksgiving and Cyber Monday. That is a huge, huge deal. So you need to be thinking about your marketing strategy around that time right now. I'm going to make another video that's going to talk about how to do the perfect marketing campaign, because you need to think about how much you lead up to it, your product pricing, where your main channels are going to be. Make sure you're getting that in line right now. Next thing, a new report comes out that says that almost half of businesses aren't investing in personalization tech. So we thought personalization marketing technology was going to be a really, really big deal, but businesses aren't all investing in that. So 46% of digital customer experience executives haven't invested in personalization tools, and they have no budget to do so. And only 9% said that using personalization tools only 9% said that they were using personalization tools, and 27% said that they were testing them. So kind of small there. Next thing, a forecast comes out that says that TV advertising has peaked. So according to eMarketer, TV ad spend is actually about to drop 3% this year, which is a big, big change. And they said that TV advertising peaked in 2018. And then digital ad formats are really, really on the rise, and they're growing. So connected TV, which we're doing a ton of now, is going to hit 7 billion this year and increase to 12.5 billion in 2020. And eMarketer is also predicting that the number of US paying TV subscribers is going to drop from 86.5 million to 73 million by 2023. So we're seeing a big change right now. Next thing, this might be one of the bigger things this week. Facebook is rolling out ad format dynamically tailored to each user. So this ad format, it's dynamic ads that Facebook is rolling out. And this is what they have to say about it. It basically uses machine learning to customize the ads. So their quote says that Facebook machine learning combines data and signals from our platform with insights you share in order to make predictions for who the right people are and with a given message. And Facebook said in a statement, as people take different actions on and off Facebook, it creates intent signals that help us deliver a more tailored ad experience. So this new format enables you to customize the image, customize the format, customize the text, translate the ads into a local language. Wow, Facebook, really, really cool. Next thing, there's this big update that came out. It's called the Google BERT update. It happened on November 7th. I'm going to go more into that. But Bing comes out and says that they were using BERT, which stands for Bidirectional Encoder Representation and Transformers. There's a YouTube video on this on the YouTube channel that I made. They said they were using BERT before Google. So Bing comes out, tries to take credit. They said they've been using BERT since April. Next, rich answers in Google mobile search more than doubled since last year. So since last year, rich answers and Google mobile search results have more than doubled. That means that you've got more than double the amount of text right there, probably more than double the voice responses that are coming out as well. So just a big change there. And that is impacting search traffic a little bit. It's impacting the way that we do SEO. Next thing is Google says we don't penalize sites using old HTML and tables. So if you have old HTML and tables, you don't have to worry about that. And then next, a report comes out and it says that Amazon tops Google in Q3 smart speaker market. So according to Canalys, Amazon shipped 3 times as many smart speaker devices as Google in Q3 2019. So when you think about that, if you're going to be trying to make an Amazon skill or a Google action, you might want to think about a skill because there's more people who are using that type of smart speaker in some cases. Now, but that being said, that's a little deceiving because the Google Assistant is not just a smart speaker, right? That framework is built into every single Android device. So there's actually more of those, but less of the physical devices. But specifically, Amazon shipped 10.4 million units while Google shipped 3.5. Alibaba landed in second place with 3.9 million units shipped. And overall, companies shipped 28.6 million smart speakers in Q3 compared to 26.1 million shipped in Q3 of 2018. So it's up a little bit. All right, last thing. Okay, so this Google update happened. It was really big. I'm going to give you a little piece of information. It was a huge change. Everything changed from a keyword to intent. If you look at the search queries now, it's not keyword focused anymore. It's intent focused. What exactly is that entity? Not what is that term and is it within the text? That's my piece of advice. We've already done a ton of analysis here in Absolute News Strategies. Homework. Okay, so if you're running a local business that gets little to no traffic from online ads, you want to reevaluate your paid search strategy to see what you can do to get more exposure. Next thing, take a careful look at Facebook's new ad unit. I would jump on that new ad unit really quickly. I think that's going to be a big differentiator for a lot of companies. Personalization, you might have a competitive advantage there because if only half the people are using personalization tools, you might want to jump on that and try to be first to market before your competitors. Try Snapchat's new 6-second ad. And then regarding the Google update, I highly recommend you shift your SEO strategy to more intent-based. Other than that, last thing, I'm really interested right now in a multi-channel, cross-funnel approach. So within YouTube, within Facebook, within Twitter, within Instagram, within Bing, what's the top of funnel to bottom funnel across every ad format and integrating all your content in there and nurturing people into one place together. And we have cracked the code on that. I'll make a video on it soon. That's it for the digital marketing news this week. See you next time. Bye.